Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here. And now that they've actually finished with almost all of the flooring, I told them to go do some more. All of this, I've started telling them to build chunks of this. We'll get there eventually. Yep. That. Now that the faction is added, I can set those. I did forget to do the colours. Not that it makes any difference because we don't have any settlement, so we're not going to get any visitors or anything related to that. So it doesn't matter. I'll eventually get around to it. Oh, place down the last bit of flooring. There we go, we can very rapidly build up another bedroom, should we need one. And they are going to start working on this. No, you're going to go over there. Whatever lights you fuse, I suppose. They'll slowly work on this. They'll get this done. And there'll be even less of a sea of red crosses. Finally. But of course, we somehow need to make a whole load of money so we can make our first settlement. We also need to get another advanced component. We do have to wait for this crop to come in. Yeah. Gotta wait for this crop to come in so we can start making the astro fuel, because it requires a lot of chem fuel. Oh good, they are actually dealing with this horrible amount of nasty. And that's a one of those bulk cargo holds. Just as a low level, it's an overflow. Based exactly the same as us this. It's like, yeah. No, I just updated it. But yes, if this gets too full, they will dump it down into this cargo hold, which is 50 units, 50 stacks on a 1x1, so it is a bit overpowered. Which is why I'm only using it as an overflow for the ground stockpile, and this is what it should be. We have glass now as well. That's ready to start constructing this and the skylights for it. When I feel like it. Because it's not like we can do much with it, because I don't even have hydroponics. It's on the list of things to do. This first, then this. Not that I can actively do anything with either of them, because I still don't have the ability to make my own components. Right, why have I drawn these out? Well, at some point along the line, once we've gotten through this hydroponics permanent structures, because that will allow me to actually make the walls. Because they are citadel walls. So, an exotic goods trader. Ooh. Go and trade with them. This may solve a few of our problems. I just need a advanced component. Oh, would you look at that? They'll take my double Ace whiskey. Perfect. Yayo. And all the flake. Oh wow, they owe me. Perfect. Excellent. Right, that means as a high priority, that needs to be turned on. Oh. Oh, it's ancient stockpile and the mechanoid relay. They're right next to each other. Thanks, game. At least I know I can get there eventually, but yeah. That advanced component. But thank you. I was about to tell him to haul it urgently, but he's just like, nah, I got it. Got a lot of marble set to haul, but I'm also going to need yet more limestone. Because they did a fair good chunk of it, but we are out of limestone. We're going to start building this. We'll just bounce between the two, and they'll get it done. Eventually. Oh, cloth. That now means we can start making armor. Hey, everything's finally coming up our way. Now, what I need is more components. Means I need to go to mine. And there's a new mod that highlights this stuff. It tells you what's there. Very handy if you want to just land on a place and mine the hell out of it. See, there's some. It's very helpful if you've got, like I have, a retexture that kind of, for certain elements, like in limestone, especially limestone, it just vanishes, disappears. So this will highlight what you've got. There's plenty of steel left on that, but there's literally only that one more set of components. What I am going to do is set that to vein mine instead. So that's it. That's all the components we have on this map now. If I want more, I have to go elsewhere for them. Which is where this comes in handy. You can just fly to random maps and just mine the hell out of everything that spawns. Are the birds eating our crops? They better not be. Please get that stuff hauled in. It is very important. I do not want the wildlife eating our crops. That is meant for paste. A whole lot of our plans operate on having nutrient paste. Likewise, I can't really send this lot off until they have a meal supply. Which means I should really give them storage for that. How much can that store? 6. $12. Wait, that's 3 stacks, isn't it? That's 30. Just gonna stash that in there. Preferred. There. What did I set this one to? You are also preferred. Set that to important then. So I'll fill this one up and then do this one, which can store an awful lot more. We're almost there. A little bit more research. Yeah, we're still working on it. Once this is done, then I can build a little thing that will convert nutrient paste into nutrient paste packaged survival meals. Yep. Once that's done, then we can fuel this up, put food in there, and fly it off, and it will function, and it will be happy, sort of. Oh, hello. What are you building? Black vest. That requires components, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought as much. I forgot about that. Like, please don't use up our actual remaining supply of components on that when I really need them to go into this. I'll let you finish it because you've already started, but that was not helpful. There, oars, and the helmet, oars. I don't care. Don't make this stuff until we've got a permanent supply of components. There's the ancient danger. Yes, there's an ancient danger down here. Big whoop. If these two supply 2 each, we just have enough components to build the bench. In your own time, friend. Oh, God for that. Right, we had enough. We did it! Got the fabrication bench online before running out of components. Just. Now it just requires steel and time. So I can start doing fancy things like upgrading the team's weaponry. And all of those kind of fancy things that I've been putting on hold because we didn't have a reliable supply of components. Yeah, you're gonna need a jacket of some kind, aren't you? Power? Oh. Right, I didn't see that coming. We don't generate enough power during the day to refill batteries. So that needs to come online, and then we need to priority more power. Okay, I'm just going to reprioritize you. This needs to be done now. I really didn't need you building more and more and more stuff over there. This needed to be done. This is our component supply, which at the moment we most desperately need. Right. That will be a thing eventually. Do until about 20. Pause at 10. There you go. Now they're set up identically the same because this will make components. It's the only way I have to make multiple components in a fast enough time, but I do not have the necessary stuff. I need this and another advanced component to make the fabrication. The machine printer, that was it. That one. Which requires an advanced component. That can then make the stamponents, which could then be converted into 4 normal components. It does not need a chair because it's actually an automated structure. They just have to come along, type codes in, check it's doing, walk away. You can say it could be a 3D printer, or it could be a computer controlled CNC lathe, mill, whatever. It's just a box that produces stuff. It's a fancy doohickey. Oh. Our shelves are empty. We have no tea. It is a shame. There is no tea. Oh well. Yeah, no tea. All it in. It in. Goes into here. Plenty of it in here that needs to be moved as well. Good man. So I like to see, keep that stocked up so that we can keep producing nutrient paste. You know, it's the thing that's keeping you idiots alive. So, you know, kind of important. Still not sure what I'm going to do with this floor. I could smooth it, or I could just replace it with these tiles. I had to replace that because it was a bit of dirt. But equally as much, I could just replace the whole thing. Although smoothing this would give it a beauty bonus. I think. So, oh, it's -1. I could either put it to 1, or I think the other one would be like 2 if I smoothed it. But advantage, smoothing doesn't require any resources, just requires time. So once everything else is done, you can just tell them to smooth this, and it'll just take time. These are really nice rooms. This, not so much yet. They're getting there. Actually, have they done all the marble? It would appear they've done all the marble parts. Oh, I don't need dark water. I want that. And a research screen. That's it. That's the border. Allow. There you go. Right, that'll demonstrate what's happening. especially this corner one will show what happens, and then you have to build the borders. Another way to demonstrate is to press that button there. You can see that this is just a vertical section. Oh, that's with the lights set on. Just crank the brightness up. But no, yeah, you can see that this is just a vertical one. You just put this on the end to make it a C shape. I managed to find the mute button before I sneezed. It's amazing. Improvements are being made. Ah. Right, so they're getting on with that. Oh no, they're still pulling in various chunks. Yes, we ran out of power again. Of course we ran out of power again. Well, we've got 6 components, so that's the 2 for that and the 3 for that. That should help. We can replicate it above. Yes, Chipmunk is going to be making components the very slow way, individually, for a while. Sorry, friend, but it's just necessary because we need to get the power grid stabilized again. There is a geothermal steam geyser we can use there. Maybe use there. I think the walls come to around about here. In here, so I haven't pushed this line out far enough, but no point in even worrying about that until I can do a certain bit of research. All that happens is when I click on the blueprint, it'll just say you don't have this thing researched, and then show me nothing because almost the entire wall is just citadel walls. So if you haven't researched them, it has nothing to show you because you can't build it yet. How is the air conditioning here going? Not 100% great, but at least it's keeping it reasonable. The rooms are getting cold because we are in winter. Just because we can grow crops year round doesn't mean it's going to be uncomfortable to sleep. Granted, sleeping in 10 degrees is fine. I don't know what they're complaining about. We finally have some action. They're dropping in right on top of us. All personnel, up. Stand outside your doors, so we don't know where they're dropping in. Normally when it says they're dropping in right on top of you, they normally pick here. You can see their shadows. Run for here. You go up there. There, go there. Neko there. This team, wake up. You're just going to have to run to the corner. Because we don't really have that many angles on. Right, I need you actually over here. Pioneer goes there. Soldats, move forward. You've got that. Got that. I'm going to have to move people up. Let's slow this down. Right, I am going to set, in a moment, I'll set you to auto combat. Luckily enough, they dropped these, that gives these guys some cover. Right, you're into there. Now, I can set you to auto combat. That is a rocket launcher. Take that target down. Good. That chain shotgun. Oh no, that's just a shotgun. Or sold that. Alright, you can you can actually shoot other targets now. Yeah, you have nowhere to go. Okay. He took a couple of good blasts from these guys in the front, but that's it. Well, actually, shotgun there and then some other heavy SMG, probably from that person back there. That person was armed with a rocket launcher. And from the amount of rubble, it looked like they fired it, but missed. Alright, yeah, they fired, must have missed him, went through, and then hit in here. A bit of a pain in the what's it, but, you know. Group 1, thank you very much. Stand down. Now then, let's see. Gear-wise. Oh, would you look at that? They dropped some components. Take them. I want them. I'll have the antibiotics as well, just in case. Alright. Well, that went well enough. I have just the slight jumps, please. Okay. Anyone I want to add to my team? No. Actually, you need to have at least some shooting skill. Or dead on. Kind of already have a medical and intellectual person on the payroll, so. Oh. And no. Yeah, medical and intellectual, exactly the right thing, so. I think they sent low skill people against us, so it's like. And of course. Oh. No, it made no difference. The light level was. Turning that on would have minimal light, but it's like. No. The light level is above the threshold for this, so. Unfortunately, because this is all still construction, the actual fight will look a bit strange. If only they'd picked a different spot to land in, like up here maybe. Might have been a different picture because we'd actually have the flooring in, but we don't. Not down here anyway. Okay, I'm going to tell you to do something. Oh. I'm going to tell you to strip the person, then finish them off. And finish off that person. They are leaking all over my floors. And then finally, do that. Because they are still leaking on the floor and it's trying to clean up them. Split. She gets a thrill out of it. She gets a kick out of it. It's fine. Just let her have her thing. Just gonna quickly mop this up. And done. Perfect. Now it can mop everything up and there's no more leaking everywhere. Wonderful. There's a lot of repairs to do, because that was a rocket launcher. Nothing of any real importance was broken. We lost a steel lamp. Granted, we don't really have much in the way of steel left now. Which means I do have to do... that's closer. I think this will go all the way through to the far side here. So that's that. Perfect. Right. And on that note, with the very late raid, that's thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.